Here I am just outside the Walters Art Gallery in Baltimore, Maryland. It's Juneteenth weekend, and so events are happening all over the city. I'm here outside the Walters. I'm going to cover an event dealing with Afro music. I hope you enjoy it.
Time to roll.
let me find out your full name.
Scott Ebon Patterson.
Okay. You seem to have several members in the band who are your family.
Yes.
Who are they?
On guitar, we have rhythm guitar. We have my oldest son, Judah Patterson.
That's Judah?
Judah.
Okay.
Judah Patterson. And then my youngest child is on alto saxophone playing. His name is Ra Patterson. R.A. Patterson.
R.A. Why Ra?
Ra, yeah.
Ra.
That's what we call him, Ra. Yeah.
What's the meaning of Ra for you?
Well, I'm a huge Sun Ra fan.
Oh.
But you know, a lot of the artwork that I do is before he was born. You know, it was about the sun. You know, solar. A lot of that imagery is in my poetry and in my music. And so when we were pregnant with him, my wife was like, "It only makes sense that he will be the son."
Is that your wife that sings at it?
No. My wife is our managing director, Alicia Patterson.
Okay.
She was in the audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are consumed with the outer atmosphere of life.
Yes.
Why that?
I'm an explorer, and I love the infiniteness of space, and that we don't know all there is to know.
Where did that come from?
Where did that come from? That is a good question.
Were you religious growing up?
I grew up in a church. I grew up in a Baptist church. In fact, I was a church musician for most of my life. I come from a long line of preachers and church musicians. The idea that of faith and being able to see beyond what you see with your eyes is very prevalent in my life and in my faith and in my music. And I think that is one of the things I love about outer space, is that if you're going to explore it, you can't go with a map. You have to go by your faith.
You come from a standard religious background.
Yeah.
And now you're dealing with the sort of envisionary way of thinking.
Yes.
Which is contrary to standard religion.
I wouldn't say that.
You don't say that. Okay.
I don't agree. I mean, I can understand. I know that there is a lot of disagreement to my feelings about it, but I believe in the infiniteness, if I'm saying that word, of God.
Or the infinity, that's right.
You know, I get really worried or leery when religious people act or claim to know everything there is to know about the creator of existence. I find comfort in that I don't know everything there is to know. I find comfort in that.
So do you admire the space explorations that are going on right here in the United States?
Do I admire those explorations?
They're trying to get to Mars.
I don't really follow it. It's not something that it's not the way I would want to travel space.
Okay.
There's always talk of colonization. There's always talk of conquering. I believe we're more than conquerors.
Okay.
And I believe that we don't have to colonize to explore. You know, and so when I see the people today that have the means to fly to Mars, or at least try to fly to Mars, I think as a human being it's admirable. But you know.
So back to your music and the Sun Ra background and stuff like that. Where do you want to go?
I'm very, very, as an artist.
Yes.
Well, this piece is a part of a film. That I directed, and that my company, my wife and I, our company AFRO House has produced, and we're trying to create experiences for people that are that take people to another world. You know, we want to show Black people in a space where we don't normally see black people, on an epic scale. Space is very big.
So if people want to communicate their thoughts to you, how do they do that online?
We are located online, Afro House Baltimore on Instagram, and we also Afro House Baltimore on Facebook as well. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Same. Thank you.
She's the center of